Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to the second day of our training. Let's have a quick recap of our previous class. So we had discussed in detail about our course curriculum, like what are all the topics we are going to cover and how we are going to cover. Today we'll continue the same discussion of our orientations, and we'll see what are the training highlights, and we'll have a quick walkthrough of our learning platform, which is a Google Classroom. And then, if time permits, we'll discuss the prerequisite skills to learn MDG. And probably tomorrow we'll be discussing the learning path and the guidance, like based on your skill set and experience. I would be suggesting you so how you can get into this course, and what are the additional skills that you require to focus on. All those things we'll be discussing mostly on tomorrow. Now, without any delay, let's start. Next, we'll be providing you the certification guidance as well. So this is the current MDG certification code, CMDG 1909. I'll be explaining you how you can get started with the certification, like how you can enroll and how you can prepare. And we do have some mock test as well. And you can attempt that and test your knowledge. So we'll be giving you the guidance in scheduling the exam, and there are options to reschedule as well, and how you can attempt the exam. Post exam, what are the next activities? That kind of guidance will be given. So in case if you are interested. So mostly people do the certification in case if organization sponsors, but individuals, very few people show interest who are working as a freelancers like that. If you ask me, like, is certification mandatory? So the answer is no. Without even having the certification also, you can be able to get a good job with a good hike if you are in India. So mostly the companies are asking for the certification for the people who are looking for the jobs in abroad, or who would like to switch the jobs in abroad itself, like Europe, US, likewise. Okay, here in India, without certification also, you can be able to crack a good job. There is no doubt in all. Next, the highlights of the training, the key features. So I'm experienced and already working in parallel, and the training would be mostly real-time oriented. So it's not 100% real-time oriented. I don't want to give the false commitment. Around 70 to 80% will be covering with the real-time scenarios. The reason is, here we are having the training systems, practice systems, not the real project systems. So we don't get any real-time basis consultant, security consultant to do the end-to-end configuration as is like our project systems. So the training systems has some limitations. Like, for example, if I need to show the MDG integration with the multiple systems, SAP, non-SAP systems, it is not possible here, because we don't have such strong bases and IT teams to establish that integrations, all those things. Likewise, there are 3 to 4 scenarios, not much, and I would be giving the proper guidance in that, in such scenarios where I can't be able to show you practically. So I extract some proper details from my project, and will be sharing you how you can use that in the real time. With that knowledge, yes, hopefully you can be able to achieve that in the real time. And in case if you get any, if you got stuck anywhere, you can always reach out to me. And next one, in-depth explanation of the concepts. So I will try to explain as much deeper as possible for every concept. So the simple thing I keep in mind is whenever I try to explain any concept, I assume you are a layman in MDG, simple. But I don't assume that you are a layman for SAP. Understand? I assume only you are a layman for MDG. Some of you are already having, sorry, 1 second. Sorry. Some of you are already having good experience in MDG. So those who are working on MDG, maybe they want to fill the gaps or they want to enhance their knowledge. They also join the classes. Though there are MDG experienced people or non-MDG people, because uh, other people don't know if MDG experienced person asks some questions. They obviously use some MDG relevant terminology. We can't stop that, and there is nothing wrong. Other people can't be able to understand. So I don't keep in mind about the MDG consultants. I just keep in mind that you are a layman in MDG. You have zero knowledge on MDG. With that assumption only, I keep explaining all the concepts. Next, topic-wise assignments and quizzes. So I do provide you an opportunity to test your knowledge with the help of quizzes and assignments. Quizzes mostly would be the multi-choice questions. There are some descriptive also, and we use the Google Forms for the quizzes. So there you can fill the answers and assess your knowledge. So your score will be revealed immediately, and if everything is a multiple choice questions, then you will get the answers also immediately onto your Gmail once you submit the quiz. If it is a descriptive, I manually validate, okay, and will provide you the comments. And assignments. So assignments will be also given to each and every topic. I mean, not for each and every topic, because for few topics we may not have any assignments. Wherever applicable, I give you the assignments. The assignments are not randomly taken, nothing like that. They are also the real-time requirements, which I just do small modifications before assigning to you. So I don't force anything on you like you must submit the assignment or you must submit the quiz. My responsibility is to provide you the assignments and quizzes, and your responsibility or your job is to complete them on time. Because end of the day, you are the one who is going to benefited out of that. I am already doing the job, I am earning a good amount. So it's not really required for me. So you are in the learning stage. So unless you practice, unless you do the assignments, all those things, you can't be able to get a good grip of MDG concepts. Trust me, that is very, very important. And whoever did the assignments, uh, maybe not on time, at least whoever could able to complete the assignments in the previous batches, they got good jobs and they got placed well. Okay, it's up to you. So whether you want to do the assignments or not, but those are really helpful because for example, if I am creating a workflow, I take one scenario randomly in the class to show you. Maybe I take material or BP or finance for different scenarios. I can explain one scenario, but there might be different scenarios also, right? So whatever I explained in the class, you can be able to easily practice in the system just by watching my video. While watching video also, you can practice. There is nothing wrong. There you don't get an opportunity to think much, think logically. It's like simply you are doing copy paste. It won't help you much, but it will give you good hands-on. When you will get the opportunity to think logically, only when you do the assignment, because the assignment is the concept which I did not discuss it in the class. but the topic was discussed, but not the requirement. So that's why assignments are very helpful. Please focus, okay, and do it on time as and when I assigned anything. Don't ignore them. And study materials. So there are two groups of study materials. One is my own study materials, and the second one SAP prepared SAP standard study materials. So SAP also shared some guides in their site already. So some of them are pretty good with the detailed explanation. There is nothing. It doesn't make sense to still prepare a new document for the same concept and to enhance that. They are already good. So if I have that kind of documents, I will share it as is. And in case if there is any document which may require more explanation, or if we can modify it better, or if we can present it in a better way. So for those kind of scenarios, I do have my own study materials also. So altogether will be uploaded in our learning platform topic wise. Next, interview questions. So I have collected the interview questions based on my knowledge, and I collected few questions from my colleagues and friends, and some of the students also shared their interview experiences. So I consolidated all the questions and put it in a place topic wise again, and I'll be sharing you the interview questions, but not at the beginning of the course, because if I share at the beginning of the course, you will get easily deviated. I don't want you to get deviated because of those things. Though interview questions are shared, do not completely dependent on them, because it's not engineering or graduation to get this important questions in the interviews. It depends on the interviewer. Sometimes you may get the same questions. There were chances that 100% the same questions were asked in the interviews also for few people, and there were chances only 20 to 30% were also asked. So we can't predict how much probability is there to get the same questions in the interviews. So those are helpful for you to have some idea like how the questions can be asked, and also to test your knowledge. Where are you? Are you really ready for the interview or not? So to have that kind of assessments, these interview questions are helpful. And tomorrow you should not come and ask me like, hey Venkat, you have shared the interview questions, but this interviewer asked different questions. It depends on him, right? Depends on his knowledge and his experience, all those things. We can't comment on that. Okay. And then mock interviews, resume preparation. So this is important. So though you have good grip on all the topics and you did well practiced, and if your resume is not good, and if your resume is not rightly projecting you as you, then it's difficult you to get shortlisted for the job. I hope everyone knows the importance of resume. So I will help you in preparing your resumes based on your previous experience and your expectations. Okay, I will assist you how you can project MDG experience in your projects, and what kind of MDG skills that you can project in the resume, and how much years of MDG experience can be projected based on your knowledge. Before preparing resume, I do small assessment also, because simply I can't suggest you to keep all the topics, all those things. So this interview questions, resume preparation, mock interviews will be started up after approximately 70 to 80% of the course completion. And mock interviews, there will be two types of mock interviews. One is group mock interviews, another one one-on-one. Group mock interview, and one more thing, mock interviews will be conducted, and resume preparation guidance, those will be conducted on the weekends only, not in the regular sessions. Regular sessions are for the core topics discussion. So for group mock interviews, everyone can be able to participate. So I will be asking the questions, like whoever knows the answer, they can answer. and I will correct also in case if you have given the wrong answer or if you are not answering in a right way. Some people take it for granted, like you know me, I am your trainer. Maybe if I ask a question like you just feel that okay, Venkat is our trainer, and like that, you simply give one word or two words answer. But if I am the interviewer and if you don't know me, you definitely don't give that kind of answer, right? So while attending the mock interviews also, you need to keep in mind like you don't know me. I am an unknown person and I am the interviewer. So likewise, you need to give the answer. Then only I can assess you properly whether you are answering in a proper way or not, or is there a way to improvise that one. Okay, that is in your hands. Guidance is in my hands. And one-on-one mock interviews, that is not for the group, it's an individual interest. Let's say if you have prepared well and you can come to me, hey, Venkat, I have prepared well on these topics. I would like to have a one-on-one mock interview with you like that. So I can check my availability and give you the slot. So based on mutual availability, we can schedule the mock interview. That would be approximately 30 minutes like that. And of course, for that, you need to prepare well first. You should not simply come and attend the mock interview just to get the questions, nothing like that. If that is the case, then I will immediately stop that. You should have prepared well. And once you are ready, then only you need to come to me. And mostly, once the course is completed, within 3 months, you need to get this one-on-one mock interviews completed. In case if in case you are switching the job later in the future, within 1 year, I will give you a chance for one time to have the one-on-one mock interview also, even after the course is completed. And next, Google Classroom as our learning platform. So this is the one-stop place where you can access the entire course. When I say entire course, that is except server. Practice server is different. So if you want the daily classes meeting link, that is available here. If you want the daily class recordings, those are available. Study materials are available. Daily class notes is available. Agenda is available. Prerequisite skill relevant resources are available. Server access details are available, not server. And assignments, quizzes, sample resumes, project documents, interview questions, certification mark test details or certification guidance details, everything is available in the Google Classroom. And how you will get the classroom? First thing is, the prerequisite is you should have paid the fees, either full fees or the first installment. If you are directly through me, you can pay directly through me, or if you are through any institute, you can pay to them, and they will require to confirm me saying that so and so candidate has paid the fee and registered. So this is the candidate WhatsApp number and the email address. I need to get those details. Then I can add you to the WhatsApp group and I can give you the access. That is the prerequisite. And second thing, you need to provide only one email address, either Gmail or Yahoo. Most of the people provide Gmail because it is a Google platform. So providing Gmail is very helpful. You don't face any issues in accessing this Google Classroom. So my strong recommendation to provide Gmail only. If you don't have, create one. And next important thing, your Gmail account name should reflect your name. I saw few people like their Gmail account name shows as SAP Learning, SAP MDG, techy boy, something kind of things are there. So there is nothing problem I face like while giving the access, but the problem would be once I provide you the access, I can see your Gmail account display names only. I will show you shortly. So then in future, if I need to refer to some student, if your name is showing some techy boy something, I don't know who is this guy. It will be difficult for me. So ensure if you don't have, or if you have already one account, let's say if there is a possibility to change the name, otherwise just create one separate Gmail account which should reflect your name as per the registration. That is the important thing. So then I will give you the Google Classroom. So shortly I will walk you through how the Google Classroom platform looks like, and how you can activate your access. All those things I will be showing you shortly. And for practice, we are using currently S4HANA 2023 version MDG. So though there are even latest version 24, all those things, it doesn't make much difference for you when you are learning. Even whatever you are learning, mostly the same thing you can apply on earlier versions also, 1909, even on ECC also. There are slight differences. The main differences are from the functionality point of view. That is a core difference. But when you are learning MDG, whatever you are practicing, whatever you are learning, that remains more or less same. Of course, there are small differences, but nothing major. So these are the few training highlights and the key features of our training. Now, any questions from anyone so far? Okay. Now, let me walk you through our learning platform, Google Classroom.